Hey there, Rodrigo here for Textualize, and in this video I want to show you all of the built-in validators that we currently have at the time of recording. So textual version, I forgot about that. So in this textual version, all of the built-in validators we have for the input widget. So to create an input widget that has validation, what you need to do is from textual.validation import the validators that you care about. Let's start with integer and number, and then you're going to yield your input and you're going to say validators equals, and it's a list and all of the validators that you care about. And to show you how they work, I'm just going to have a validator per input so we can see them in action. If I run my application, Textual run my app, the first input field only accepts integers. So notice that I've written an integer and the border is blue, but if I type something else that's not an integer, the border becomes red. And in here, I accept numbers, so I can do something like this. Scientific notation is also fine, but it doesn't accept arbitrary text, obviously. And the difference between these two validators and using the type parameter is that the validation only determines if what's written here is valid or not. It doesn't stop you from writing things. I can write whatever I want. It's just that it's flagged as invalid because the border is red, as you can see. Sorry about the things there. So actually, I don't think I need this for now. So you won't be flooded with that. Now there's more built-in validators. So not only do we have integer and number, but we also have function. So the function validator accepts an arbitrary function. So let's do something like ends with pi. So your function should accept a string and it should return a boolean. And the string is the input value, and the boolean determines if it's valid or not. So let's do something like value.ends with .pi. And so here we yield our input, validators equals now the function, and the parameter you need to give it is the function that does the validation. So this is very flexible. If I run this over here, my app is invalid, .pi becomes valid, PIY invalid again, or pi I, but pi is valid. There's also, let's see, length, and the length one just restricts the length of your input. So validators equals length, the minimum, let's say it's 5, and the maximum, let's say it's 10. Over here I can write this is invalid because it's too short, but this is long enough. And now this is too long. And there's also a regex one. And for this, you pass in a regular expression that should match the complete input. So let's see something like regex, and then let's do a binary numbers regular expression. So this matches binary numbers, so zeros and ones. And finally, we have a validator for URLs. So we yield input validators equals URL. You can do something like https textual.textualize.io. And you can see here the validation isn't great, but it's a start. So for example, textual.textualize. It says it's valid. As soon as I type something in front of HTTPS, it's going to say it's fine. So it's just a basic check. So these are at the time of recording, these are the 6 built-in validators that we have. And in a different video, I'm going to show you how to work with validators in more detail, how to check if validation succeeded, how to check the descriptions of the failures, etc. So I will also leave documentation links below so that you can learn more about this. And if you have any questions, just join the Discord server and ask them away. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.